Hey everybody, how are you doing? You're probably wondering why I have one eye done and one eye not. Today I'm going to talk to you about my favorite most reached eye products and what I use every day and the look that I've been using every day, the palette, everything. So let's go ahead and get started, and eyelashes too are going to be in there, and mascara of course, all that stuff. But okay, the first thing I want to start with, because the first thing we normally start with is a concealer. Usually you start with a primer, but this is what I use for my primer. This primes, it makes your eye area smooth. It keeps your eye makeup on every day. So this is what I've actually been using for my eye primer, and I'm absolutely loving it. And I have NW20. So, like, literally, a little goes a long way with this. The only thing I don't like, however, is when you pump, it pumps out, I feel, too much. But what I'm doing now is when I pump the one pump, I can do my whole eye area and, underneath my eyes. But absolutely in love with this stuff. It's got an amazing technology, that helps smooth out wrinkles and things like that. And that's basically what I have on my eye now, so that I can go ahead and, show you what else I've been using. One thing I've always have been using and reaching for recently is my Naked 3 palette. I absolutely love this palette. This palette, however, is not for everyone, and I understand that, but for me, personally love it. So I've been reaching and doing a lot of my looks that you've seen. If you follow me on Instagram, I've been using a majority of this. And another thing I've been using a majority of as well is these are Makeup Forever palettes. And the pans are like $6. It's not actually a palette, sorry, it's a pan. The pans are $6 for me because I get a pro discount with Makeup Forever. But I just stuck all my MAC eyeshadows in there, minus, a couple that are not MAC eyeshadows. And I believe you can get 45 in them. And this palette, this pan is the bomb. Let me see if I can say it again. This pan is the bomb. I'm absolutely loving it. And one of the colors I actually started with, another obsession of mine has been the Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I can't even talk today. Oh my gosh. Anyways, if you guys have not tried the Makeup Geek eyeshadows, absolutely amazing, creamy textures. I mean, so pigmented. They're just amazing, amazing. And the only thing I started off with today was the Chickadee, and it looks like this. And that's basically what I started off as a base. So I'm gonna, just jump right in and show you what I use and what I've been using, I guess, as I do my eye tutorial. Another thing, let me go ahead and tell you guys too, is I can't live without my crown brushes. I use them on a daily basis. I've been loving, love my I Love Me eyelashes. I use these on a daily basis as well. These are what I have on now. Like, I cannot live without these products. I love my Tweezerman curlers. I've had them forever, and they just work great for what I need. And another product I've been using is the Maybelline Eye Studio as well. And I am obsessed also with the telescopic carbon black mascara. It's got a really thin brush. These are like all my go-to products, what I use like, on a daily basis. Yeah, I'm going to go ahead and show you what I do pretty much on this tutorial. Okay, so now let's get started to the tutorial part. I already put my concealer on, which is what I use as my primer. And then I'm going to dip my Chickadee and my Crown brush. This is their, this is part of their synthetic series. So, I think, yeah, it's the SYNTHO series. So I've been like obsessed with these brushes. So I'm just going to go ahead and place this all over my eye in windshield wiper motions. Just, you could put it on sloppily. It's okay. This is just like a, kind of like a base, I guess, a shadow contour look. Just, put it on right there. Now, I have not done a talk through, guys, in forever. So I'm going to try to do the best I can. And the reason being is I have kids. So it's not always easy for me to do a talk through. Okay, the next color I'm going to be putting on is Dark Side. And excuse the nail, broke it at Disney World, gotta get it fixed. Broke my nails, yeah, at Disney. Going to be getting them fixed this weekend, but yeah, ugh, ugly nail. But, okay, so anyways, back to the tutorial. I'm going to be using Dark Side. And I'm actually going to be using a little brush. It's a little buffer brush. And this is actually also from the SYNTHO series. So I'm going to dip in Dark Side just a little bit. And it's going to just kind of throw it in there. It's so awkward doing it from this side too. I'm just going to let you guys know. And this is like it's actually a small blending brush. I couldn't think of the name. I don't know. Guys, it's like been a crazy morning for me. And that's pretty much, with that. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take another part of the SYNTHO series. This is like the 217 MAC brush. And I'm actually going to be dipping it in Black Heart. And Black Heart is one of my favorite colors, and I think this whole palette I love it, love it, love it. And then I'm just going to be placing it right here and focusing right on the end there, as you can see. Just focusing right there. And kind of move up a little bit. Kind of like work it to where it's like only in the outer V area. And if you go over too much, it's okay, because we're going to clean it up at the bottom. So if you feel like, oh, I went over too much, that's quite okay. But just try to focus on that outer V and push it in a little bit. Just a little bit. You don't want to go all the way over, because I'm not trying to go all the way over. I'm just kind of focusing just right there on that very end of the outer V and kind of pushing it up with this brush. Okay. Now, don't worry, we're going to clean it up so it's going to look a little bit more cleaner. Next thing I'm going to take is a flat SYNTHO brush like this, yet again, part of Crown. And I'm going to be dipping it in Strange. And I accidentally dipped concealer because I used the wrong brush. So yeah, that's what you see there in that mark. I used the wrong brush that had concealer on it, and I'm like, oh, great. So it made that little mark, but it's alright. Okay, so you're going to take Strange, okay, and you're going to place it right on your lid, your actual lid. Just like so. Right there. Pull it forward, right in your lid. You don't want to go all the way to where that dark part is. Just, kind of pull it up towards there. Okay? And there, got it like that. Now, the next thing is very, very simple. You just want to do your eyeliner. And I'm going to be using the Maybelline Eye Studio. And I'm at an awkward angle, guys, so if I screw up on my eyeliner, forgive me, because I'm at a weird angle, so I'm going to try to do the best I can. I know some girls are just like perfect at it. I'm perfect at it doing it on clients, believe it or not, just not myself. My eyes are weird. And I don't like pulling my eye. Because it's not good to pull your eye. It's not good to poke your eye either. As you guys can see, I poked my eye just now. There we go. If I wouldn't have been talking, I would have been able to do it. And see, I got a little mist right there. That's okay, I can fix it. Okay, now, Q-tips are your friends. Always have them handy, because then make a little mistake and it comes right off with the Q-tip, and it won't mess up your makeup. So I just love Q-tips, and you kind of want to swirl it when you're doing that. Okay, now with a little small brush, yet again another brush from, I believe this was from the $29.95 that I got with the apron. I did a video on that, so if you want to go see those brushes, I believe they're the Professional series. But now I'm going to take the Black Heart, sorry. The Black Heart, and I'm going to be placing that underneath with that little brush. It's really soft. And then I'm actually going to take my MAC 212 brush, dip it in Black Heart again, because I just like the shape of this. I'm just going to go right over that, just so that it'll darken it. Just like so. See? Voila. And you know what? I started with this eye first instead of doing this eye and vice versa, because this eye is my trouble eye. I don't know why, but I feel like I have a lazy eye on this eye. It's just, I don't know, it's such a pain for me. And I got white on my eyelashes. Don't you hate that? That's okay. You just go back over it with black and you're good. It's all good. Okay, because you want to touch up the white, because sometimes when you're doing all this other stuff, it like comes out. So next I'm going to put on my false eyelashes. Okay, I'm using the I Love Me's and the Lauren's, and I'm just taking a little tweezer, and yet again, awkward angle, so I'll try to do the best I can to get it in there, to put it on. And why does it keep sticking to that? I hate that. My tweezer keeps sticking. Okay, now I'm going to just adjust it. Get it as close to the lash line as possible. Okay. Alright, now I'm going to let it dry. And then what I'm going to do is a brush that has nothing on it, and yes, of course, this brush looks like it has something on it, is I'm going to just take a big fluff brush, and I'm just going to go over all of that I did, okay? Just blend just the top two colors together, like so. Blend that out a little bit while it's drying. Try not to touch the eyelash. And, that is pretty much for this look. You can add eyeliner on the inner rim if you want. You can, you know, not add it. I'm not going to add it today. I'm just going to try to stay a little bit softer underneath my eyes since we have a lot going on. And now I'm going to use Orb, Max Orb. And I'm going to place that, and this is a palette that I made. Actually, so I'm going to just place that with a small pencil brush, and I'm going to put Max Orb just right in my brow bone area, just like so. Okay, and that kind of like pulls off the look, and that is pretty much it. You can go back with the eyeliner, you know, and just make sure that your line looks all straight, you know, that way you don't have any hairs or anything showing. And that's pretty much it for this look, guys. I will get close up and I'll show you. If you have any questions or comments, you know, you can leave them below. But these are my most reached products that I use, and that's pretty much it. I gotta go fix that eyebrow a little bit there. And that's pretty much it for this look. It's a very nice look. I've been using it a lot. I love it. And that's pretty much it. Alright guys, well I will see you later. If you have any questions or comments about any of these products that I've used. Oh, and I wanted to let you know I'm using the new dupe. Well, for me it's new. It's the Brush On Adhesive Vitamin E, because I ran out of my Revlon, so I wanted to try something different. And I was told this is really good, so when I use it a little bit more, I'll let you know. But alright guys, well I'll see you later.